and welcome. I'm Ankit Tuteja and you are watching Tech It Out. This week, we show you a new range of Samsung devices. We introduce you to a Dyson product that aims to take care of your hair. And we tell you about a scam that can be financially and personally devastating. Let's get started. It's that time of the year when Samsung introduces its new range of exciting gadgets. The South Korean giant's new lineup aims to redefine the consumer experience. Here is more.
Welcome to Samsung Galaxy Unpacked.
Samsung has come up with 7 new products, 2 foldable phones, 2 pairs of wireless earbuds, 2 smartwatches and a Galaxy Ring. And I'm going to tell you about them in detail.
Samsung's much-awaited smart ring is finally here. It's called the Galaxy Ring. The ring comes in this small case that doubles up as a charger. We like its stylish and minimalist design. According to Samsung, the titanium grade 5 finish makes it durable. It weighs just 3 grams, which means it's comfortable to wear the ring even for a long period. It's available in 3 colors: black, silver and gold. The ring comes in 9 different sizes so that you can get the right fit for yourself. What can it do? As Samsung claims, it can enable people to live a better life. For instance, its sleep AI algorithm helps you understand your sleep patterns and build better habits. It also helps you stay informed about the health of your heart. The Galaxy Ring can help women predict menstrual cycles based on overnight skin temperature. A fully charged ring can last up to 7 days. The Galaxy Ring, which is globally priced at $399, will go on sale in select markets from July 24th. There's no word yet on when the Galaxy Ring will be available in India. Along with the Galaxy Ring, Samsung has also introduced the next generation foldable devices, the Galaxy Z Fold 6 and the Galaxy Z Flip 6. The phones have become lighter and slimmer than their predecessors. The latest Samsung foldable smartphones are protected by Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2, making them durable. Both Galaxy Z Fold 6 and Flip 6 are equipped with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor, the most advanced Snapdragon mobile processor yet. Cameras have also been upgraded. In terms of hardware, both phones have seen incremental upgrades. We think more could have been done in the hardware department. According to the company, the focus this time has been more on the ecosystem and mobile experience. The new phones have been engineered with new-age AI features to help users improve productivity and communication. The Galaxy Z Flip 6 is priced in India at 109,999 rupees onwards. The Galaxy Z Fold 6 costs 164,999 rupees onwards. Both phones will go on sale from July 24th. The South Korean giant has launched 2 new smartwatches. The Galaxy Watch Ultra has an attractive design. It's been designed to be durable. The Galaxy Watch Ultra is said to withstand hard outdoor conditions. It can operate at a wider range of altitudes from 500 meters below sea level to 9,000 meters high. With a peak brightness of 3000 nits, the Galaxy Watch Ultra also ensures readability even in bright sunlight. The Watch Ultra has the longest battery life within the Galaxy Watch lineup. The Galaxy Watch 7, on the other hand, is designed to maximize everyday wellness. It helps track workouts and monitor heart rate. It also offers a proactive tool to check potential signs of sleep apnea. Both watches will be available to buy from July 24th. The Watch 7 is priced at 29,999 rupees onwards. The Galaxy Watch Ultra carries a price tag of 59,999 rupees. The Galaxy Buds 3 series comes in 2 variants, the Buds 3 and the Buds 3 Pro. Both models feature a modern design and offer a great listening experience. The adaptive noise control and voice and siren detect features add to the audio experience, so attending calls in noisy environments will not be a problem. As one would expect, the Pro model comes with more advanced hardware in comparison to the Buds 3. Both models will go on sale from July 24th. In India, the Galaxy Buds 3 costs 14,999 rupees. The Buds 3 Pro is priced at 19,999 rupees.
So the new products appear to be promising. Which one do you like the most? Dyson is known for innovation and the creation of products that go beyond consumer expectations. In this story, we introduce you to one such interesting Dyson gadget that focuses on hair care technology. Check this out.
India is home to many weather conditions. Be it the harsh summer season, extremely cold winter, or the humid monsoon. Different seasons bring with them different skin and hair-related woes. There are many hair-related gadgets in the market, but most of them use heat, often resulting in heat damage. What you see on your screen is Dyson's latest product, the Dyson Air Straightener, especially tailored for different Indian hair types. The straightener offers wet-to-dry styling. In other words, users can directly straighten and style their wet hair instead of waiting for it to dry first. Unlike conventional straighteners that use hot plates to straighten hair, Air Straight uses high-pressure air blades to dry and straighten hair, helping users achieve a smooth and shiny finish.
Hair is like a sponge. It wants to take moisture from the environment. And damaged hair is going to do that more. And we're leveraging moisture content in the hair. And that helps to unlock the hydrogen bonds, which means that we can style and dry. And as it dries, they reform again. And that reforming means we're not seeing any heat damage. And we're helping to protect hair's natural strength, hair's natural shine.
So, how does the technology work?
The whole product is unlocked by our Dyson Hyperdymium digital motor. And that gives us high pressure, high velocity airflow in a very small package. So it spins at over 106,000 times a minute and propels air through the product. It splits into each arm and then creates two precision jets of airflow. And that airflow gives that drying and styling at the same time.
Now comes the most important question. How much will the Dyson Air Straightener cost?
It's retailing at 45,900 rupees and it's available now.
The hair care market is evolving rapidly. It's driven by several key trends that reflect changing consumer preferences and technological advancements.
On Tech It Up, we keep warning you about online scams that can empty your bank account. In this story, we tell you about a prevalent fraud that is trying to dupe people. We get you more details in this report.
Fake parcel scams are becoming a growing concern in India. In the last few months, many people in India have lost a lot of money in this scam. But what exactly is this fraudulent scheme? The parcel or courier scam involves reaching out to victims through social media platforms and phone calls. The victim typically receives a call from scammers who disguise their identity. They pose as officials from enforcement agencies. Let's say they pretend to be from the Indian Customs Department and use pre-recorded messages to deceive their targets. The caller claims that the victim's parcel has been seized as it includes illegal items such as drugs and counterfeit documents. The victim is threatened with all possible ramifications, including arrest. Basically, the target is coerced into transferring money to resolve the situation. The fraudsters usually share a link and ask the victim to make a payment to release the parcel.
A lot of people get duped in the name of receiving some parcel in the customs, and that they are told that some contraband is in the parcel that they have received at the airport, and actually the fact is they would not have ordered any parcel, and then they have to pay some X amount or Y amount, and people lose a lot of money.
In one such scam, a 40-year-old software engineer in the Indian city of Bengaluru lost 1 crore rupees in just 2 days to cyber fraudsters. Recently, a Mumbai-based marketing professional lost around 2.6 lakh rupees in a sophisticated parcel scam. It involved fake calls and threats of legal action. To combat the rising parcel scam, the Indian government has launched a series of actions. It's urging citizens to report suspicious calls on the cybercrime website. The Indian Cybercrime Coordination Centre and the Department of Telecom are jointly working to block overseas spoof calls. It's been found that these calls impersonate officials from government agencies such as the Narcotics Control Bureau and Central Bureau of Investigation. Also, authorities have blocked over 1,000 Skype IDs involved in such activities.
While the government is doing its bit to protect you, what can you do to avoid such scams? Firstly, always verify the caller's identity before taking any action. Be suspicious if the person on the call demands immediate payment or sensitive information. Secondly, use the cybercrime website to report any suspicious calls, messages, or identities. Thirdly, avoid sharing personal or financial information over the phone unless you are certain of the caller's identity. Last but not least, stay updated with advisories issued by the government regarding new scam tactics and preventive measures. So remember, now if a call about a suspicious parcel rings, let caution be your answer. We keep bringing you interesting and inspiring stories from around the world. In this story, we introduce you to an 89-year-old app developer. Watch this report and see what he's actually developing.
Meet Tomiji Suzuki from Japan. At 89 years old, Tomiji Suzuki is challenging stereotypes. How? By developing applications targeted at the elderly. Suzuki used to work at a trading house. However, he later developed an interest in computing, taking a programming course in the early 2010s. Suzuki started coding in retirement. He is now making apps for Japan's fast-growing elderly demographic.
ものづくりが好きですし、新しいものが好きですから。
I like creating things. I like new things. So when I discovered I can develop apps myself, and if I do, Apple will market them worldwide. Just like that, it was a very attractive idea.
これが大変な魅力だと思ったわけです。はい。
So far, Suzuki has developed 11 free iPhone apps to help Japan's aging population. This is his latest creation, a slideshow of items to remember when leaving the house, such as a wallet and hearing aid. Suzuki was inspired to create the app after he realized that he had forgotten his denture as he was about to board a bullet train.
こういうニーズがある。それからお客さん。
No matter how hard they tried, I don't think youngsters understand the needs and expectations of the elderly. I don't think that they can. So I think it means we, the elderly, have our own role to play here.
シニアはシニアなりにね、役割があるなと思っております。
One of his most popular apps is Peak Count Record, which gets 30 downloads each week despite no marketing spent. This was created after Suzuki had hernia surgery 2 years ago. The nurses would ask him how many times he had passed urine. As he could not remember recording the number, he decided to make an app to help keep track. Interestingly, like many young programmers, Suzuki also relies on ChatGPT to fine-tune his skills. Suzuki describes ChatGPT as a great teacher. He's even published a book about using it as a programming mentor. Understand that nearly a third of Japan's population is aged 65 and above, making it the world's second oldest country after tiny Monaco. The plummeting birth rate has raised fears of a looming demographic crisis with not enough workers to support the growing ranks of retired. Therefore, these apps come in handy for the elderly. According to Suzuki, it isn't easy to become an elderly app developer. But once you start making apps, it becomes an enjoyable activity.
Once you delve into this world, you will see that it's a lot of fun. If you don't have anything to do after retirement, please look into it. You could discover a new self.
Car theft is on the rise. Vehicles using keyless entry and push-button starters are particularly vulnerable. But there are ways that can help protect your car from being stolen. We get you some of them in this story.
Auto technology has evolved over the years. Many new cars now use wireless key fobs and push-button starters instead of traditional metal keys. The fob sends a short-range signal, so when the driver approaches the car, it automatically unlocks the door. This saves you the hassle of digging out your keys, especially in situations where you've got your hands full, let's say with groceries. Unfortunately, the technology that has been designed to make it easier to unlock and start vehicles is leading to a surge in auto theft. It's aiding thieves. How? Understand that the wireless fob continues to emit a signal even if you're not using it. Thieves prowl neighborhoods at night looking for cars parked outside so they can carry out so-called relay attacks and steal the car. How does it happen? Portable equipment is used to pick up the faint signal from a fob inside the house or parking lot. It's relayed back to a transmitter that can clone the signal. Officials have urged car makers to reduce security vulnerabilities and warn owners about the risks. But an important question here is, what can you do to protect your car from the growing risk of keyless vehicle thefts? A simple but effective way to stop auto bandits from stealing your key fob signal is to use a Faraday bag or pouch. It's lined with a conductive metal mesh that blocks the transmission of electromagnetic signals. Our advice is, test them to ensure they work. Just put the key fob inside and approach your car. If the doors don't automatically unlock, then the signal is blocked. Ignore some advice making the rounds on the internet telling you to put your fob in the microwave or freezer. It doesn't have the same effect as a Faraday bag. In fact, you can risk damaging your key. Try an old-school solution by using a physical lock. Some police forces advise car owners to use them to make their vehicles look less tempting to steal. The reasoning is that a would-be thief might be deterred by the effort needed to cut through the lock. Locks in the shape of a disc or a long bar clamp onto the steering wheel and make it difficult to steer. There are also versions that prevent the car from being put in gear. For many cars, it's possible to deactivate the wireless setting so that you can't open the door remotely. The method will vary depending on the make and model, so consult your owner's manual for the exact process. If it sounds complicated, there are YouTube videos that walk you through it. Also note, if you buy a used car, get the keys reprogrammed just in case the previous owner kept one of the fobs.
We have shared with you a lot of interesting stories on emerging tech trends, but there is a lot more that's happening in the world of technology across the globe. Here is a quick wrap of all the latest breakthroughs.
Spain is all set to get the world's first pawn passport. Unlike conventional passports, Pawn Passport is a mobile application aimed at preventing minors from accessing pornographic content. The app will provide credits to adults that will allow them to access explicit content. It will help websites check if a person viewing pornography is of legal age. The app will work by verifying the user's age. Once verified, the user will receive 30 credits every month that will allow them access to explicit content. Each credit will generate a QR code which will be reusable up to 10 times. When the user enters a pawn site address, a link will appear, which will connect the user to the digital wallet. The Pawn Passport initiative is part of Spain's new digital wallet app. The system has come under fire for being too complex. However, the Spanish government claims it protects privacy and does not track users' details. Researchers in China have developed a 3D imaging model of early-stage embryos. This medical tech breakthrough will help women get pregnant more easily through in vitro fertilization, also known as IVF. Understand that IVF is a medical procedure which involves collecting eggs from a woman and combining them with sperm in a lab to create embryos. These embryos are then placed into the uterus. When multiple embryos are created, it can be hard to determine which ones are most likely to result in a birth. Here's where the new tech comes in. The new 3D model helps patients test their embryos for genetic abnormalities before transfer. Researchers from the Reproductive Medicine Center of Tongji Hospital in China say it provides new insights into cell features that are linked to successful pregnancies. Traditionally, the quality of young embryos is assessed using 2D methods, which lack depth and certain quality indicators. Although some 3D methods exist, they are not practical or safe for clinical use. This study introduces a clinically applicable 3D evaluation method and reveals previously unrecognized features of embryos. Meet Kenza Laili, the world's first Miss AI. Laili is a hijab-wearing, AI-generated Moroccan lifestyle influencer. She beat 1,500 contestants to win the maiden title and the $20,000 cash prize, which will be given to Miriam Bessa, Laili's creator. Lalina from France and Olivia C. from Portugal were declared the second and third runner-ups at the pageant. The first of its kind competition, the pageant is commissioned by FanView World AI Creator Awards. So, what was the criteria for selecting Miss AI? The bots were scored based on their looks, technology, and social media presence. Interestingly, the contest was judged by 2 humans and 2 AI-generated influencers. Scientists in Hungary are using drones to study a complex society of wild horses. Drones are helping researchers track the movements of almost 300 endangered Zawolski's horses living on remote plains far from human interference. Researchers from Eötvös Loránd University and the University of Debrecen are using 2 drones, one flying high above the herd and another close up to identify individual horses. While traditional observation methods are laborious and time-consuming, drones have made this process more efficient and accurate.
We aimed to track the movement of all individuals in this large herd. So if we would have other choices, we could use GPS collars, but for all 300 animals it would be too difficult and too expensive. So the aerial videos were the most effective way to observe their movements.
Well, that's all we have for you in this episode of Tech It Out. We will continue to bring you exciting inventions and updates on the latest gadgets. I will be back soon. Until then, keep watching WION World as One. And yes, don't forget to follow us on social media. For now, it's me, Ankit Tuteja, signing off.